got to make them, not make them, but cajole them, kid them. Get them to do what you want to do. So I'll show you just coming up here. Come on, walk. So every road you ever travel on, not so much in Canada. I was out in Canada teaching, and there's a lot of gravel roads there. Well, obviously they don't have manholes or markings on the road because they can't, can they? Because it's gravel. But we're on these tarmac roads, you know, paved roads. You get a lot of this, like, so up here it's notorious for getting flooded. So I want to put me 2 lead horses either side of that little hole. If you film down here, you'll see the little hole come right out between them. Yeah. And then I'll put all of them over and try not to get any of them. Bear in mind we're 3 wide. Try and get any of them on this bit of tarmac this side. Can you see? So squeezing and squeezing through. So we went through without touching that. We're very close to it. So everything you can make. So coming up here in front of us, we got a hole in the road. Yeah, I'm going to try and put my lead horse one either side of it. The hole in the road directly in front of us. Yeah, you see them go either side, and my middle horse walk straight through it. Yeah. So what you're doing all the time is developing your driving skill. You know, like what you can do. And bear in mind, these are youngsters, the young horses. You know, they're. And these ones, like all these horses running about and that, is off-putting to them, isn't it? You know, to my horses, but they're keeping their line pretty well. The youngsters are skipping along. Can't really ask for more than that, you know. So all these babies up here, these are like yearling horses, 2-year-olds. Come on, babies, up you go. So we're just going up to another horse we just got to go and see. So we'll go up there as soon as we're coming right past the end of the field. We'll go and see this. We've got horse turned out up here that belongs to the girl that does the riding for us, you know. Hey babies, come up. Come up, my babies, come on. Hey. Come on, babies, get up. When you're driving tandem, and then sometimes we don't do it so much now, not because it's just, you know, we're very, very busy. You know, we've got over 100 horses on the waiting list now, and we've got quite a few, half a dozen on the short list or more that can come at a short notice. Hep boys, awesome. All together, come on. Hip, hip, hip. So we've got, as I say, come on. Up we go. This is a long old climb, this hill. Very good for them, good to be developing muscle, you know. And it's not too much of a hill. Come on, up babies. And obviously there's 5 of them when they all work together and they're in the collar and doing their job as they are. Hey, Georgie, pick it up. George, pick it up. Georgie being a schoolmaster, I can talk to the schoolmaster to get me. Georgie, take it on. Tell them what I want. And the coloured pony, Mr. Man's not ready for that yet. Hey! He will, like he'll do, he'll learn. But when I call up George, it's an instant thing, you know, you haven't got to wait to see while they work out what you want, you know. So, hey boys, come on. Hup! Hup! Oh, Oh, we have to come over here because, you know, sometimes when we stop here, other people come through this gateway, so we have to be obviously considerate there and just wait. So there you go. And can I say to you, the comments, and you know, when you see the videos, if you share them, I think that's lovely. What I want to, I suppose my ambition is, before I'm too old, is to pass on what I do, not necessarily knowledge, just the way I do things, and the results we can get from just using rubber bits. All of these horses in rubber bits, nice and soft. In this combination, this lot of horses never been together before, that I can think, certainly not in this combination anyway. So, and can you drive, what's it, the other thing is, I explained to you, when we look at them bars, we've got a conventional pole head for a pair, yeah. We've got other carriages that are already fitted up, but they're fitted up for smaller ponies. So I didn't want to change all that this morning. So what I've done is just put that quick release onto one side, yeah, of the ring. Now what happens is, it's very hard to film it because you're bunched in here with horses behind. But if you walked alongside and filmed it, as the horses move forward at the front, when you ask them to come up a hill, take the weight, help out in any way, you'll find that because they lift the swingle tree will come up and make the two holes in the swivel pole head, you know, both horizontal. You know, they'll both be more or less level with each other, right, which is good for the horse there. When they pull forward, there's no pressure, extra pressure put on the centre horse at all. So I hang them on there on quick releases, and obviously if you've got a problem at all with the quick release, they're off very quickly and they're independent. You haven't got a spreader bar picking up your two swingle trees. If you say to me, well, you couldn't have that with two poles, yes you can. You can put it on, it's not that hard to do. Or I'm saying yes you can, I mean we do it all the time, but today and the time we've had to mess around, it's been better just to pop them in. So I hope that explains why we have the bridging, why we have the chain on the front, the fact that they're all in, the fact of where we put the, you know, when you're driving a pair out the front of three, how we put the reins through the, hey, pack up turrets on the wheelers, that type of thing. We had a mishap today. I don't use rubbish stuff, but if you look at the near side horse, as I said earlier, the turrets come right out, and we've tried putting it back in, screwing it back in, and the thread's gone inside. I mean, obviously this is out in the rain, you know, when we drive, you know, any conditions, we're often out in the rain because it's very good training for them, but then they go rusty inside. The stainless steel pin doesn't, obviously, but the inside does. So what we do, we just have, I don't know, the fella that does, you know, Rupert, who keeps it all together, keeps the place painted and looking tidy, and maintains all the carriages. Never sits on a carriage if he can possibly help it, I have to say. But he maintains it all. What he'll do, he'll fix that back in some way. I don't know what they use, and then we'll be ready to go. So that's basically everything we've done. If you look on that lead horse there, the black and white, you see up by his head there, just by his blinker, he's got another ring. So what we was going to do was put another pair out the front, then we was going to put a single out the front, and that's easy done without a pole again. Well, not easy done, we've got all the straps and bits and pieces that we use to support a swingle tree out the front of horses without a secondary pole running up between them. There's my babies, and we was going to do that, but then, stand up there my bugs, when we got to do it, we found the horse has got a loose shoe, so there's no point. And obviously you don't want to lose a shoe and have 5 others possibility to go and stand on it running over it. So that's as much as we can say. I hope you've enjoyed the little drive out. Please share and subscribe and comment, and that's what I'm doing now, is basically answering questions and queries people have had. You know, what we do. Don't for 1 minute think what I do is the Holy Bible. It's not, you know, the be all and end all. Everybody's got their own opinions. This is just what I do for me, to make them safe, confident and happy.